the event.
Steve would like to make an announcement?
That's it.
Okay. So we will call REAC to order. This will be the quickest REAC meeting ever. Roll call, Tim Riley.
Yeah.
Rajamar.
Yeah.
Peg Zibby. Yeah. Dr. Mark Geller. And Irene Coughlin.
Yeah.
Okay. There is no new business. There is no old business. There's no activity with REAC financially because we no longer have the bookkeeper, and so that was our only financial activity. And that's it. So I will read the minutes. We called the meeting to order at 11 a.m. Roll call. Good morning, Mark. Dr. Mark Geller is now here. All present. We had a quorum. No new business, no old business. Treasurer reports, no financial activity. Can we make a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
Yep. Second? Second.
Motion to adjourn.
Perfect. Meeting adjourned.
Thanks for coming.
Oh,
That was my first meeting.
Let's have all our first meeting.
May they all be that easy.
Oh,
Now I hand it over to Steve. No. All right, we will call the IDA meeting to order, 11:02. Roll call, Tim Riley, Rajamar,
Yeah.
Peg Zibby, Dr. Mark Geller, Irene Coughlin here. All here, we have a quorum. Okay, our first item is we are introducing, and can you please bring in Akiva and ask if Ira is here and if he's coming? Okay. Because maybe if he's not here, we can maybe switch the agenda. Okay. But we have with us this morning the Project Rella Owner LCC. They are in the village of Montebello. They are on North Airmont Road, like across from Montebello Village Hall, Rella Boulevard there, that corner.
We're waiting on one person,
Okay.
not Ira.
No, okay. Well, then let's do the authorizing resolution first. So we'll go to the second action item. So we have this morning, this is Route 202 Professional Plaza. This project was induced at our May board meeting. It involves new construction of a multi-tenant warehouse facility. The applicant was seeking sales tax, mortgage tax exemption, as well as a pilot. A public hearing was held by operations analyst Sid Thurrott on June 11th at the Town of Ramapo Town Public Comment. And they're up for consideration of authorization today. Does anyone have any questions about that? Okay, a motion to approve. Okay. Second? Do we do a individual or just all in favor?
You can do all in favor.
All in favor? Okay, opposed? Okay, they are authorized.
I would just keep going, come back.
Okay. All right, so then we will move on to new business and we'll come back to action items. Our first order of business under new business is the labor report. So I'll hand it over to Sarah McKesson, okay?
Good morning, everyone. Just for your future knowledge, we're changing the report to the business relations report since we have recently added active site projects to our visit list. So in addition to going to construction sites, I'll also be going to established projects that are in the county that are still receiving benefits from us to find out where they are, where their employee count is, and how things are going in the county. So we'll start with in-house labor. And Shriner, one of our projects, just fell just below the threshold. They were like 79.2% for the month. They have been notified, they are aware. There was a holiday in the middle of it, so that may have thrown their count off. They're aware and they will bring their count up. 30 West, their overall compliance will be tallied at the end of the project because that is the contract that they signed. I did the final walkthrough of IV2. A full report on that will be available next month. They have building 1 and 2 complete. All work on site is done, permits have been received, facilities are coming online, and they are looking at new tenants. We are in the process of setting up more introductory projects with projects that are coming online this year, and there are quite a few. We're going to be busy. Active project site visits. New Antrim Point, which is an apartment building up on Route 59, visited the facility. So if we include the contracted employees that they have, which is for landscaping, HVAC, they are in their number of employees that they promised. They had trouble getting individuals in the area, so they're contracting out to a service to do those particular things. They are looking to explore more opportunities in Rockland. The facility is beautiful. It is extremely well kept, very, very clean, and quite lovely. It's really, I got to see some of the different apartments that they have available, which are basically studio 1 and 2 bedroom. Premier Brands, which is a factory that's over in Orangeburg, they have exceeded their projected employees. They are very happy with their space, and they are growing and anticipate expanding their workforce within the county. They're also looking to train their employees, so they are interested in RCC's micro-credential program. I shared with them some of the details of that, and also BOCES. So they may be sourcing some people from local projects that we're involved with in other ways. Braemar Assisted Living, I'm going to push to the end of the report because we have pictures that go with that one. Asahi Depository, they've exceeded their projected employees and have added 1 more employee for the year. Tower Research is going to get back to us on the exact number of employees. Thus far, they have exceeded the number of employees that they promised.
How do you confirm the number of employees?
Huh?
Is it, do they attest to the number of employees?
Yes, we do, that's part of compliance, so we ask for that number every year.
And they have to sign attestation?
Yeah, I prefer seeing their ST45s that they send up to Albany. If sometimes there's issues with that, then I need something that was signed and attested to.
So we're going to end on Braemar. Braemar Assisted Living. I was a little bit unprepared for how lovely this whole facility is. Assisted living has come a long way. They have a coffee shop, they have a gym, they have a private dining room that families can book if they want to have a big dinner. There's a library. There's an outdoor, full-size, I don't even know how you describe the size, chess set. Like you can go and move the chess pieces. Like it's absolutely beautiful. And it was lovely to see the residents were doing aerobics program to 80s music, chair aerobics when I got there. So it is active. Everybody looked engaged, and there were some really, really beautiful spaces. So it's been great seeing these active projects because it shows the depth of the development within the county, the many different ways that the county is growing, that the county has grown, and the ways in which the IDA is involved.
This Braemar project, do you know the occupancy rate? Do you have any idea?
I don't, I have it somewhere, but I don't
Okay,
know
I'm just curious,
exactly.
no, you know.
And I know there were more people coming
Yeah.
in, they had a few open spaces.
All right, just for time's sake, because I know we have people waiting.
Yeah.
Thank you, that was great. The active projects really are going really well, and we're very excited about that.
Can you, going forward, make sure that the report on this also?
Sure.
So this will be, sometimes you can't see that.
Yeah, you should have a copy in front of you as well, but it may be under something else.
You mean the graph?
No, he's talking about the graph.
Graph.
Yeah. We don't have to have the pictures in there, so that's not important.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can do that. no
Sure.
problem. All right, let's go back to our action items. So inducement resolution, Torella, if you could bring them in.
Okay.
So just a little, this is a development of a warehouse and office facility on Rella Boulevard. Approximate project cost of 45 million, and they're looking for sales tax, mortgage tax, and title. Come on in, tell us, gentlemen,
Please
come on
sit.
in.
Hello, everybody.
Morning, everyone.
Welcome.
Oh,
Hello. How are you?
looking good.
So we'll hand the floor over to you. You can introduce yourselves and tell the board a little bit about your project.
Joseph Rockland, principal, at Creating Cat Group for a local developer. built commercial projects throughout the county. We've had the pleasure of being in front of the board both in person and virtually a few times. We just completed a project, 33 Downtown Drive, which is a 160,000 square foot office building. The trustee put me at that point. Thank God. We were 99, maybe 100% leased. Depends on which minute you're looking at. But we're nearly, 100% leased, which we're, spec building in 2026, an office building. There's, I don't think another county can get up and say we have a Class A office building that stuff fully leased up.
Where is it, this building?
The old Rockland Drive-In Theater.
Oh, okay.
We know it is.
Yeah, now I know. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
We came a while ago,
Yeah.
but we just, we finished completion beginning of 2025, and then we finished lease up at the end of 2025.
Thank you.
And Akibi, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, Kim Bonzer. I've appeared here specifically about this project before. I'll just get right into the Rella project. We had previously been induced by the IDA for a previous plan, which had 200,000 square feet Class A distribution warehousing, as well as 130,000 feet of self-storage. Due to various reasons, specifically various restrictions that the municipality had placed on the project, we pivoted and we spent the last couple of years refining the plan and getting to a smaller inside in scope, 220,000 small bay industrial park. And so it's going to be comprised of 6 buildings. I believe I've shared, here we go. The middle building you see over here, which is building D, that's going to be the largest one, which is 110,000 feet. And then the remaining buildings are approximately 20 to 25,000 feet each. This is going to specifically cater to local businesses, plumbers, electricians, bakeries, people to really service the local community. We're expecting anywhere from, 10 to 25 various tenants, 10,000 square foot, approximately 10,000 square foot spaces. And we're looking to come back to the IDA to reintroduce this project at its modified scope.
I don't know if I missed this, but how many spaces did you say?
They're approximately going to be 10,000, between 5 and 10,000 square foot users.
So divided by.
So it could be, the big building may be 2 or 3. There would be a larger user, but then the smaller buildings will be, let's say it's 20,000 feet each building.
So the spec, you don't know how many.
The previous plan was one big building, essentially. And that was more for a national tenant, an Amazon distribution center. And this pivot is for the local economy, I think is much more
I think this is a
impactful
much
than-
better option though. And I think this is a much better option because you're giving a lot of people that don't want more than 10,000 square foot. This is the new thing that a lot of people are doing. They're making smaller warehouses and a bigger one, just the exact way, and it's a much better option because it's giving people, if you lose a tenant, you can get another tenant right away.
Exactly.
It's also, I think, more job creation. These warehouses don't have a lot of jobs. We hear everyone, is a local business that's going to be hiring local.
So this is core and shell. In other words, you're just putting up the building. As far as the occupants, that's going to be design build as needed, correct?
Correct. Yeah, we're building this, we're comfortable building this on spec. We don't have a tenancy lined up.
Just core and shell,
Core and
and then when
shell,
they come in, we'll
correct,
divide it as you lease.
correct.
We built it so it could be modular.
So why should we give you these benefits?
This is exactly what the IDA is here for, to entice builders to build projects that will attract local tenants and create jobs.
So you'll have office space and warehouse space in this, or?
Very minimal office. It'll be an ancillary use to the warehousing.
Have you started construction?
We have not started construction, we have started tree clearing.
In the last week.
Very, very recently. We have full approvals, full site plan approvals. And we thought this is the right time now to come back
think, maybe even piggybacking on your question, are the incentives necessary for this project?
Yes. Yes, I mean, for various reasons, the mortgage reporting tax is very important. It goes into the capitalization of the project. The pilot, obviously, will, we don't have those specific details. We'll get to those details, but those are very, crucial to the success and to the viability of the project.
I can tell you, Steve, and the rest of the board, without your help on the office building, we would have never gone.
See, here's my concern. I'll tell you the bad part and the good part. The bad part is you already own the property. You already have it fenced off. So as far as incentives, you've already started to move forward. The good part is I know you were in here before and there was commitments made then for this property. So I'm gonna be open-minded in the sense regarding that. Otherwise, for the next building, come in a little earlier, okay? Because right now, you're already there. There's really not that big a need for us to give you the incentives because you're already moving forward with this project.
I appreciate what you're saying, and we'll take it to heart, and my view was, we've already been induced, as you said, and this is creating even more jobs because of the layout and the fence distracting, so I thought it was just a clerical thing, but we'll for next project, we'll
Duly noted?
Duly noted, thank you, I appreciate
Just
it.
for clarification, your initial inducement was for a different project, correct? Is this as a result of Village Montebello, which I deal with them on the land use side, caused you to reevaluate and redesign the project, correct?
They gave us the approvals and they put in time restrictions.
Okay, but I'm saying but your original design wasn't this though.
Correct, the original design was essentially this squashed together,
Gotcha.
one big building.
And this reflects more of a pivot based on the village's mandates, pivoting from your original
That's what,
plan.
right.
Yeah,
You
So
had,
the village themselves had your similar reaction, Raj, where they were much more supportive of this project. They really appreciated our modification based on their, commentary. So certainly a pivot.
Are you involved with the commercial property? Was it at the end of the street, is it 300 Relic? The building that's been there forever, the original building. You're not involved in that at all?
And it was 400.
Yeah,
400.
You mean former
Yeah.
property bank?
The only reason I know that is because T-Mobile wasn't
Yeah, so that's a promotion from 300 to
Raj
400.
loves to Steve Mobile.
there. Done with.
I was just curious
Okay.
what the occupancy rate in that building was, but you probably don't even know.
I don't know, but that's an office building, this is industrial.
I know, I realize that. I was just, I didn't know if you were involved in it.
It's my competitor, actually.
Any more questions? Motion?
I'll make a move.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, congratulations, gentlemen, you've been induced.
Thank you.
Terrific.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Sorry, when do you plan to finish this? Or you're waiting for
Now we're gonna go ahead.
Yeah.
18 months probably.
18 months?
Fences up, shovel in the ground, let's go.
Have them sign. Just to let you know, we will still be having a public hearing. You don't need to attend that, you're certainly welcome. We'll let you know when all of that is planned, and we'll of course update you after that, and then you will be authorized sometime after that. And also, I'll be in touch about the sales tax portion, and Sarah will reach out about the labor policy. So you'll get plenty of follow-up after this meeting.
So I want to thank all the, volunteers and the full-time employees and professionals. Steve, it's always a pleasure working with you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you guys for your time, for this community service.
One last question.
Yes.
Did you do a traffic study?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Montebella's not rolling over for anything. Yeah.
Don't you see the circle there?
Circles exist.
A roundabout.
Yeah,
There's
don't
big
mention
roundabouts are
circles.
bigger about the town,
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
All right, it's done. Thank you so much.
Terrific.
Thank you for your.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, see you.
Okay. Good seeing you. All right.
Steve,
We'll talk to you soon. Always good to see you. All right, take care.
I tell you, he's one of the nicest people in He's the one who, he's the one who.
Oh, really?
So the whole, remember the old Rickles
Yeah.
and partner?
Oh, you hold that whole area.
That's whole,
Yeah.
and then that's how he bought the movie theater.
Shopper's Paradise was.
Yeah, shopping,
And they do-
Bergamas,
And
was
you do
there?
And then
quality
he-
projects.
I'm not that
Yeah.
old.
And then the
No,
Gordon
they
Park.
do, very nice
I heard-
project, easy to
I
work
heard
with.
Even the two.
I heard, my husband.
And then
did.
they did Act on Heat.
Yeah, that goes back.
That's his evergreen also. And then he bought.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then he bought the Newburgh Mall. That's how I know him, because I know he only does very good
He
quality
does
work.
his
All right, I'm
very
bringing
good.
it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go, good. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah. Alrighty, also under new business, we have, so with Sarah going out into the field so often, we've really determined that we do need to have a company car. Because she is now out in the field almost every day. So we did get 3 quotes, to lease a car. We got a Toyota RAV4, a Nissan Rogue, and the Hyundai Kona, which we felt really was the best fit for us. So do we need a motion?
I don't know if you really need a motion to.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's going on with the insurance for that car and
We
what
don't-
are they going to do? Not, I mean, I
Yeah.
know everybody here, but it's a
I
question.
know exactly, I know
He knows
exactly,
how I think, so
I know exactly where this question's coming.
what
We
are we
spoke
doing
to our
about
insurance carrier.
license checks and,
Yep,
are we gonna set up a policy
Yes,
internally
we will.
about when you
Yes.
have the car, where the car is going to be
Well, the
stored,
car's gonna
et
be
cetera?
here,
The
right?
car is
Right.
only
So you're gonna come
here,
in your
it will
car.
only be used
Correct.
for
Right,
work
because-
stuff, it's
because-
the car lives here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't,
because-
want. I don't, personally, I don't want that responsibility. I don't want the car in my driveway.
We did talk to Steve Coyle.
So just to let you know, and I know this for a fact because it happened to us, IRS wants that if it's a company car, you have to bring your personal car to it, and then drive the car, and then bring it back in the
Yep.
evening. And
Yeah, that car will sit in this parking lot
Yep.
except when she uses it, or technically anyone's gonna
Yeah.
use it.
So you're leasing
They'll
the
run a
car?
license on, you know,
They're gonna
they'll
lease
have
it or
everyone's
buy it?
license
Leasing.
inspiration.
And that's a,
I
yeah,
don't
that has to do
anticipate
with
ever
the
driving
rules
it,
and
but
rules
in
and
the
stuff.
case
No,
that I have.
I'm asking the question because
Yeah.
there is
You
a
know, I don't know.
liability on the agency now
Yes.
with this
Vote
So,
car.
and we
This
of
is an
course will have
operational
an
expense. I
internal
think this is
policy
more of a-
on,
Yes.
it'll be our policy, which of course the
Yeah.
board will see.
We don't need,
Good, so then that's that.
we don't need,
It's
technically, it's an
operational.
operational expense, just wanted everybody's
So
buying.
now, so Hyundai Kona, gray, that's why I cared about, what color is it? The treasurer's report, do you have the April's treasurer report?
We can,
That
when
we,
you go back, for some
our
reason.
hands are dead, but that's okay.
Okay.
So when-
Oh, I know why.
Okay.
I'll show you.
So, this is way smaller than I would ever
Yeah.
read, even with glasses on. But anyway, the long and short of it is that there's really no change to the, reporting as far as. Same problem. The these are day-to-day expenses, payroll, normal expenses, there's no one-offs in these numbers. So this is
Yeah,
just
all of our
regular,
usual operating
and customary
expenses.
expenses.
Yep.
So I don't know if anybody has any questions on any of them.
A motion to accept, oh, did you want to say something?
Yeah, there's a new business regarding, request from the sheriff's department.
Oh, that, yeah, and you can do that, but let's do this
I
first.
just didn't want you to forget that.
Yes. A motion to accept April's financial report,
I'll make it.
Mark second, thank you. Steve, you had something you wanted to do?
Yes, we received a request from the sheriff's department. They're doing some training of personnel to better equip them to react to company, like the countywide issues, coordinate with the local police departments. So it's workforce development, and they're asking if we would help fund that with one of our partnerships and sponsorships.
Oh, okay, number one, how much? Number two, is there some kind of documentation on what this is?
Yes, I have it. We'll take a look at it. They're asking, it's a $100,000 goal, they're asking us for 15.
They're gonna take it over some years. Is that what it is?
I think we want to go by the end of the year, over the year.
So who are we making this, I'll call it a grant, donation, whatever you want to call it, who are we making it to? This is a Warren Foundation?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Rockland County, Police Foundation, They call it Law Enforcement Foundation.
So you want me to add some color to it?
Yes, please, because I don't know who they are.
So,
That's
Sheriff.
No, I don't know who the foundation is.
the Sheriff Falco formed the Rockland Sheriff, the foundation for Rockland County. He's gotten, several of the police chiefs in the surrounding towns on the board, on this board.
Right.
For full disclosure, I'm the chairman of the board. So what he's trying to do is, because tax dollars cannot support all of the training that's needed, he is trying to bring together through this foundation a uniformed training for all officers in the event of a hostage situation, in the event of a school shooting. So if one of those big events happen in the county, all districts, all towns and police forces will be called together.
Right.
So he wants them to be trained as one unit, to be able to operate as one unit. In other words, somebody's not going to the left and somebody's going to the right. And an example that he uses, and I'm sure we're all familiar with, this was a school shooting in Texas. A lot of the various law enforcement agencies that were brought in were not in sync with each other. So this will bring them in sync.
9/11, there were different radios, stuff like that.
Very,
Now, have all the police departments bought into it?
yes,
Every single town?
yes.
Now,
As a matter of fact, our police chief from Stony Point is on this board. The police chief from New City is on the board.
No, I just, like sometimes they won't.
No, everybody's holding hands on this one and
Because
saying
I know sometimes
saying
this
we
one
want
doesn't
to.
want to do it. and this
a
one
lot of
doesn't.
egos.
Yeah, but this is not the case. So really, it's really to enhance the safety of the community, enhance workforce development for our officers and our first responders. And he's really put together a very nice program to do that.
If I could just add something, and I'm looking at it from just a very, like, an eligibility standpoint.
That's my next question.
Forget obviously the greater good to the community is obvious, we don't have to defend that. But similar to what we've done with other organizations, this does fall under workforce development outside the bounds of their normal funding. So workforce development is an eligible expense. It's unique in a little different, but in many ways it's similar to workforce development we were doing with BOCES or others that we've done in Juanito. Just a little different structure to it. And the foundation actually simplifies the funding process because we can enter into a partnership agreement with them.
Okay, so they want 15 grand of the 100 grand?
No, they want 15.
Here's my suggestion. If the board is inclined. How am I gonna say this? We commit to the 15,000 as long as they reach the 100 grand.
So again,
We commit to 15,000 as long as they reach their goals. Because here's my point. Maybe I'm crazy. We give them 15 grand, they only reach 30 grand. Where's that money going? They need 100 grand. Yep. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Their goal is 100.
they're asking
The
us
goal-
for 100.
What happens if they don't reach their goal?
Well, then they won't use it. They have to give you a reason for.
Yeah, but then they have the money. That's
No, you're not giving the money. You're only giving 15,000.
No, but
No, but
I
I know
understand.
what you're saying.
Don't give the 15,000 until they reach the 100,000.
Well, until they reach 85.
Right.
When they have a commitment of all 85
You know what I'm
more.
saying?
But, okay.
If you need 100,000 to make the thing viable.
He doesn't, because I'll tell you something, he takes, the commitments are there, it's just that there's processes to be pushed. The law enforcement has to approve it, there's a lot more process to this than just going through it. From my conversation that I had with her, right, it's not, listen, he can use $1 million. You want to commit $1 million? No, because even when he called me up, he goes, "What do you think?" I said, "Giving the 15,000, I don't know if that's going to be. The board has to make the decision. But all I can tell you is what you're asking for." He goes, "Why don't you want the whole 100?" And he says, "Because it will take 3 months, 4 months, 6 months to get to that 100,000. He goes, it may take to next year. Because I just want to know it's there so that when I start that, once this is finished, then I go to the next project to do it. I just want to make sure the funds are there."
And we have 40 already, but I know that for a fact.
Yeah, no, and I'm happy
And
to
there's
do
a,
it.
and there's a matching,
I
there's a
understand
matching
your
of 40.
point. We're not gonna write a check and hope and have it go into black hole. We're gonna say, we're gonna enter into it, like, not the right word, but we're gonna pledge 15 grand towards his goal of 100. When he gets his 100, that's when he's gonna start initiating the program, I assume.
No, 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 no,
necessarily.
no.
No.
No. He wants an approval for, he has the programs in place,
Okay,
right, that he needs to create. He knows what he wants the 100,000 for.
okay.
But right now, his requirement's only 15,000 of the 100,000.
He's asking us for 100,000 of
Us being the
of-
foundation.
Us
And-
being, us.
He wants an approval on 100,000, but he only wants to use
We want to
15,000
take
right
it,
now.
kind of like we do with the other programs, we give it in increments as there's a need. That's what the ask is. So right now, what he's asking you to do is approve 15,000 for the project,
Okay,
for his immediate need
okay.
Oh, 100,000?
of 100,000.
So he's asking us for 100,000.
He's asking you for 100,000.
He's asking for an approval for 100,000 that he
Oh.
needs for,
But it.
Well, that's not what Steve said.
I said something completely different.
Oh, okay, that's what he's
That's what I
asking
meant.
for. He's
Oh,
asking
I
for
thought he was asking
100,000.
for 15.
Oh.
He is, in 15,000.
You lied to us, Steve?
No, see, I
He wants-
misinterpreted
okay,
what
let-
he said.
let-
See,
Let me explain this to
tell
you.
me,
He
you'll see
wants
why I.
$100,000 for
What's-
various
Can I
programs,
see that?
right? That would enhance.
Yeah.
He
It's
only needs,
100,000.
Yeah,
it's-
I read it,
it's
I
only-
misinterpreted.
it's only 15,000 is what he wants to use right now.
He
So
wants
he
us
said,
to commit to 100,000. He wants
That's
15,000 now.
All right, that's
to use
different than
for
how
something.
I miscalculated. I thought he was gonna get 100,000 from the program.
no, no, no,
And he
no.
only wanted 15
No,
from
he-
us. I misunderstood.
He said, I may not come back for the other
That's big.
$21,000 till next year. Because I want to get this program working before I go to the next program. But he wants a commitment for 100,000.
No. What I think, if we're gonna do anything, is commit to the 15.
I
If he
agree
wants
with you.
more, come back. That's all.
I think that's what he's asking.
Yeah, you get my point. You
I think
just
that's
can't
what-
write,
I
say,
think-
here's 100
He's
grand.
asking for 100,000 in a slow drip as it comes.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
he's
So
asking.
let him come back every time, you know, if he wants 15, tell us what the program is, we approve it, it's done. 2 months from now, if he needs more money, come back and ask.
I think that's
But
what
we've
he's
always
asking.
asked for a detailed
Right.
description of what you're gonna use the money for. Before we, you know, so that,
Do you understand the gist of what I'm saying?
100%. And I would just give it, if the
Yeah.
board is inclined, I would just give him 15 right now. I wouldn't commit to 100.
No, and the other thing is, ask him what the 15, can we have a description of the program? Okay?
because historically, it doesn't describe, I know what, like globally,
Yeah.
what he's talking
Right.
about, but I would like a little more.
Yeah, we'll get
specific.
more detail from him, that's all.
Just a little bit. Personally, I mean, I applaud him for what he's doing.
Yeah.
But personally, I think the health and safety of the county is the county's responsibility. It should be paid by county funds, but that's just,
The county.
but they're not gonna do it.
Right,
But,
but here we are.
Here we are.
you know,
It's another good.
but I've been there before with this SROs. I think that's the town's
Yeah, we do.
responsibility, and we pay for it through the school
have-
district,
we can
but that's a whole
partner-
different.
So we
That's
can
just my own
enter into
personal
partnership
pet peeve.
with- Partnership, we're no different than we did with the
Because the education is my,
We would enter into
I
a
don't
partnership
feel the health and
agreement with them
safety.
with an initial
is my
outlay of
responsibility.
$15,000, subject
That's
to getting
just
more
my
detail about what
editorial.
that 15,000. Subject to them having the ability to come back to us on occasion, that we can then individually get, that is consistent.
Do we have to vote on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
authorize
Yeah, we
that.
should.
Okay.
I make a motion, we authorize the 15,000 under the stipulation that we get more details. That
On
is,
what it's gonna be used for. I'll
Exactly.
second that, because I know you can't.
I can't vote.
No, okay,
I'm gonna have to.
so I'll
abstain.
second his motion. Probably need
This one you'll want to do a roll call.
and PPA cards.
What do you need? Okay, so,
Because I don't think the 2023 one I'm walking around with is gonna work.
okay.
Mine's from Sheriff Lindeman.
Tim first, Peggy second, roll call, Tim?
Yes.
Raj?
Yes.
Peggy?
Yes.
Dr. Geller? Irene?
Abstain.
So motion passes
Actually,
4-1
I think
abstain.
technically she recuses herself.
Yeah.
Conflict of interest.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? I'd like to make a motion to enter into executive session to discuss personnel matters involving compensation and to discuss matters relating to investments of the agency funds.
Well done. I'll second that.
Thank you.
So Tim first, Peg second.
I was gonna ask you to read
Okay, motion to come out of executive session and continue the public session. Peg, seconded.
I'll second.
Yes.
Okay. Were there any action taken in executive session?
Yes, there was. It was pertaining to, motions were made and accepted pertaining to compensation and employment.
Okay. Very good. And I think, now I have to read the minutes, which
Yes, you do.
that was the part I was worried about. Okay.
This part I don't have to pay attention to, like everybody else now.
Okay, so the IDA meeting was called to order at 11:02. Members present, Tim Riley, Rajan Marr, Peg Zuckerby, Irene Kaufman, Dr. Mark Geller, all present. Noting that sufficient advance public notice had been given, there was a quorum present. The meeting was called to order. Action items, inducement resolution, Rella owner, Heidi Van Diver introduced the project, Akiva Bonzer and another representative from the project were present to talk to the board about the project. Following discussion, a motion was made by Raj Mar, seconded by Irene Coughlin to approve the resolution. Motion passed, all in favor. Second item, authorizing resolution for 202 Professional Plaza. Heidi Van Diver introduced the matter, which involved the new construction of a multi-tenant warehouse facility. The applicant is seeking sales, mortgage, recording tax exemption, as well as a pilot. There was a public hearing held May 7th by Esther. No public comments. No questions from the board. A motion was made by Tim Riley, seconded by Mark Geller to approve the resolution. Motion passed, all in favor. New business. Sarah McTasney provided an update on the status of the agency's project compliance with local labor policy as well as their active project reports. Heidi Van Diver gave a report regarding the lease of a company vehicle and provided the board with 3 estimates that the agency obtained. As Corinth introduced a proposal partnership with the Sheriff's Foundation to support workforce development of police. There was a motion to approve that partnership. 4 in favor, 1 recusal, Irene Kaufman, for our conflict of interest. The treasurer's report, the board reviewed and approved the May 2026 financial report. A motion was made by Tim Riley, seconded by Peg Zuckerby to enter into executive session to discuss a personnel matter involving compensation and the investment of IDA funds. Motion passed, all in favor. In that executive session, action was made and accepted on a compensation personnel matter.
Could you just say that with the sheriff's department?
Yes.
At,
Contingent and more information.
it seemed poorly described. The request.
Contingent on more information with that partnership agreement. Okay, motion to approve the minutes. Motion to adjourn. Tim.
Thank you, Doug.
Okay, can close us down, we're done.
Yeah. You guys can decide what's best to you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.